Hey yo everyone, welcome back to Into the Radius 2. I went and I adjusted some stuff for settings and whatnot. I got VR Performance Toolkit going, I verified it's working. Didn't notice a huge improvement performance-wise, unfortunately. Maybe I need to mess around with it more. But I do have that installed. Might be getting a percent or two back. Also lowered the rendered area of my actual headset through virtual desktop. Again, I didn't notice much of an improvement there, but I lowered it anyways, and it's still within the realms of me not noticing, it seems. I think I'm at like 85% the rendered area. But hopefully it'll help. We need to, believe sleep. I think the tide's happening in 27 minutes. Let's heal. And then we have some missions. I guess while I take a shower. I'm thinking we're going to go up here. We're going to kind of clear out these areas, clear out the bridge. And then we don't need to clear out this house. We don't need to go over here. Kind of clear out the guys around in this area. And then make our way up into here. So if we clear out, I'm hoping to clear out this whole region this episode. Maybe get to these houses. Also take out the sniper in there. That is the plan. And then from there, I don't know if 1.0 will be out by then, and then this will be all in vain or not. We'll find out, because things might we might be starting over. Also, with the FSR, these numbers aren't as crisp. I can kind of tell. I think FSR what works with what is it called, the DLSS stuff, the AI upscaling. And so when I pulled those out of my bag just before starting, I was like, I can't read any of this. They're not real numbers. Look at that. Look, you guys can see that, right? They look visually different now. They look like real numbers now. It keeps updating. That's why I started in there, because I was looking and I'm like, uh-oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. I can't read what's on the ammo boxes. Like, they're not real numbers. And I went in there and I grabbed one of them and I was like, oh, it looks like a number. It looks a little weird, but it looks like a number. And then those ones look like numbers, and now it's getting better. Maybe my performance is too. Let me turn with, I just want to see what my FPS is. Or not FPS, my GPU usage. 73%. Yeah, maybe a bit better. I think I was hitting around 80 before. But yeah, let's head out to the forest. I should put that on my back just in case it goes missing when traveling here. But yeah, I'm hoping that this boosts performance a little bit, or that maybe the 1.0 as well, because that might break everything that I was putting in here for performance. I also messed with the settings for the foveation strength. I actually just turned it off. It seemed like it wasn't doing much more other than just making the image look terrible. But that's also with the performance toolkit, and so maybe without it, it was working fine and they were doing about the same job. But it did look worse with it on. Yeah, we want to have that on. And I wasn't getting any performance boost. So even if it didn't look bad, there wasn't anything benefiting me. Well, let's go on through here. I can feel a little bit of stuttering. Not a ton, so we'll see how that goes. I might just have to, suck it up and use it low on virtual desktop. But I'm hoping that this works out. I know I keep testing it, and each week I'm testing it again because this is really the only time I get to test it. Put you there. See, look at that. I can't. The numbers. Yeah. What do they mean? I don't know. Are we hungry? We're a little hungry, but not super hungry. Also, we ate that candy bar. I guess as long as I don't need to read those numbers, and these ones for some reason are always fine. It's just the boxes. Which maybe it's just because it's trying to save performance, so it's not rendering the numbers and just putting gibberish? I don't know. Also, where am I walking? I gotta go this way. Yeah, so I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. It's 9:18, right? Yeah. I might just, get after this, get rid of the performance toolkit. I don't like that. Oh, we didn't replace that either. We don't have probes. Let's go around then. Because I can hear a lot of the reflectors, and they aren't reflecting on their own right now. So I would like to just avoid it as best I can, because I also couldn't see them. So that dude's floating. Is he always floating? Oh. Hey, dude. Thank you for the heads up yelling, go, go, go. Oh, kind of forgot I need to be looking out for you. That scared me. I thought he was going to be like behind this rock and start sniping me through it. And no one else seems to be coming over. Let's go ahead and fill up. Hey, they have real numbers currently. Nope, they're gone. If I move where it... No. Doesn't seem to change it. Yeah, have you guys had luck with VR Performance Toolkit? I'm curious to know if you guys have or not. I know I've tried it in the past, I think. Or at least I had it installed. I don't know if I ever... Or downloaded it. I don't know if I ever actually installed it in anything. And then there's also the OpenXR Toolkit, which I was looking at because I'm using virtual desktops. XR based off of OpenXR. I was like, okay, maybe that'll work. It's not being worked on anymore, that project, and it says not to use it for anything newer than 2024. I thought I was hearing a spawn. I might have still been hearing a spawn, but it's not coming for me. I was gonna go up there, but I guess we're gonna go this way, because I don't want to be in the bushes. I do hear one. Where are you? Don't know where it is. See, this is why I want to keep the foliage. Like, these don't look as great with the effects low, but I do want to keep the foliage, at least, if I can. I hear him. It's like somewhere right over there. Oh, a little bit of lag. New area. Got him. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was him, but I was thinking it was. And I knew I heard someone else as well. Getting the audio artifacts. Let me look at my GPU. 100%. Let me, Also, there is always lowering this as well. I can't actually lower it currently because the VDXR crashes it. At 92, we're dropping down to 86. So yeah, I think when I'm hearing those artifacts in the audio, it's my GPU crying. I think that's what is happening. Let me... I'm just thinking of potentially lowering stuff. We'll see. Things have at least been smooth. It's just been the audio, which I can kind of live with. There we go. There's another one? Oh, jeez. Hey, where's this guy shooting from? He's right over there. Is that him? I think that might be. Oh, it lagged. There we go. Yeah, I think I should pause and just put it on low real quick. We're gonna have some guys coming in because I was testing stuff, but I also turned on synchronous space warp again, just because, well, I've tried it before and it was still giving me performance issues. Ow. Ow. There we go. Who's shooting? Come on. There we go. That's why I don't know why those ones weren't hitting, but I enabled it and there was some lag at first. Seems like there's still a little bit of jitters with recording. I didn't test it with recording, but I also raised a lot of the settings. I might lower a couple things in a second. Just load this right now, and then we'll go get that one that we dropped. Let me just see. I want to see what my FPS is. It's hanging out near 80. Basically, yeah, it's at 80, which is good. Were we near the bridge? No, right here. Cool. Wrong way. Wanted to restock this one. Alright, 2 shots there. 10. Okay, we're good. I think I am gonna mess with that one, the balanced, and I'm still gonna just put those to low, just to make it a little bit better. But I think this is pretty good. I have a lot more headway on my GPU at least. I do know there's a lot more guys over here though, just because when I was testing I was running around to try to see what my GPU is, and I'm looking through my nose and I'd hear someone yell at me and start shooting. Like that. Let's go over here. Headshot. I should use my scope. I'm using the red dot. There we go. Really trying to use the scope and not just the red dot. But yeah, things seem decent at least. Okay, it's just you. Back up a little bit. Would like a little bit smoother. And it just still feels a little off. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe it's something else hitting the limit instead of my GPU usage at this point with having a synchronous space warp going. Usually I avoid it because I know it's never been really recommended in the past. I think with the first game it was that they were incompatible, but it seems like it's working okay with this so far. Let's turn that off so we don't attract his attention, assuming it works that way. Alright, so that's the sniper. Let's take him out. He's got a lot of armor. Took 3 shots. I missed one of them. That's why I did 4, but it did take 3 hits. Can I spot anyone up there? So I was looking down at the anomaly at my feet. Me using the sight isn't going to really help to spot anyone. It's not that zoomed in. No, I can't really make anything out beyond the headstones. This isn't a bullet I need, right? 76239? It is. Give me that as well, because eventually I'd like a better shotgun. There's still some stutters. I might just want to reduce more in-game stuff. If I do graphics, like right here, everything looks really nice. Let's do wide and 85. No, when I do wide, I just want to see right now. I know you guys can't really see the difference. That does make a big visual difference. Things are far less shimmery. As soon as I go wide, that's a creepy dude. As soon as I go wide, things become shimmery. Which means I should just lower some other... Do I have anything else really too lower? This distance doesn't really impact us, right? I also want to see, what's my usage at? Yeah, it's spiking. But it's not hitting 100%. Oh, I hear the little beeping of being near the guns. The little locator beacon. Let's just check this out. It's 918. I can just tell by the way it is. I'm pretty sure that's AK ammo. It's on the ground, or not on the ground, but you know, in that spot. You're a little angry. I'll go ahead and take this for the money. I hear a mimic. I don't want any mimics on my path back. He's over there. Let's wait for him to come back. Oh, there he is. There you are. There we go. I missed that one shot. Again, I'm just using the red dot for the most part. My other sight is kind of useless at this point. Or at least I'm treating it that way. It really shouldn't be. Alright, we got some weapon stuff here. I don't hear anyone. Okay, do this. This is honestly going to get to the point of just being able to sell gun parts. We're going to get a lot of the same stuff, and we don't need duplicates of the same guns. Over here, grab this. Didn't realize that guy was ready to pop. AK? Yeah, AKM barrel. This one's a Graza. Put you right there. M4 mag. I was kind of hoping that was the big mag for what we're currently using, the SKS. It was not. We don't have all the parts for the AKs. Would have been great to have found that before the... Oh! I wasn't sure if I was getting too close to that. Oh, you're gonna... You moving? No. It would have been great because right before the update with all of the cool gun modifications and building, we had found what, 2 AKs? And in good condition. I don't remember if they're in good condition, actually. I shouldn't say that. We found 2 AKs. Or not AKs. I was using an AK. An M4A1. And I was totally down to start using that. I don't know if it's any good, but I was going to use it. Then they were taken from me. Also, I think when we found them, I didn't have any magazines to actually use them, so we didn't get to. But yeah, now we have all these magazines, and we don't have a complete AK. Oh, I heard a spawn, unless it's just inside. Is that him? Yeah. Oh, there's a reflector. Yeah, he shot himself. The reflector was good today, although it took my bullets. I was kind of hoping he'd gone around it already, but he hadn't. Things aren't... It's good, but not great. There's still a lot of stutter. Spawn down here? Yeah, he's got to be inside the building. And he just can't reach me. Okay. Well, I think it's... Oh, I'm thinking this was my holster, and I was like, the gun just fell through the map. I didn't hear it click into place, so I thought, oh, that just popped in. Yeah, I might just... I think it's... Also, I had the weird text thing as well when I loaded it, and it's fine now, but I had the weird text thing still after getting rid of the VR performance toolkit. I'm guessing that's the synchronous space warp. So I think, wasn't it made by Facebook, Meta, or NVIDIA, and so it's still, you know, like DLSS, and it's extrapolating frames and just creating them. So that way it can be at half, but still be the full FPS value that you want. I think that's what it's doing. And if it is, I hear someone over there. If it is, oh, no, he's right there. If it is, that explains why things look weird. Or at least... Okay, dude, you can just keep moving right behind that, and no, you don't. I thought you kept moving just right behind that within my view, and then standing there. Let's back up. So I'm wide in the open. Where are you? I don't know where he is. I can't jump on this? I just walked on it. There we go. It's kind of dumb to be doing this. I know you're somewhere around. There you are. Give me my pistol. I know something's coming over. I heard it. I heard it screech. One of the phantoms. There you are. Actually, I don't know where you are. God dang it. I panicked a little. I didn't know how many shots I had, so I just started shooting. Hoping to hit. There we go. Whoa! He is freaking out. Hey, well, that is not what I thought I heard. I thought it was just the Phantom, but, you know, if it's that guy, it's that guy. But I know there's still a Mimic around here, and I probably should have reloaded. In fact, have we gone through basically all of our ammo already? So if so, there are a lot of enemies. Yeah, I know you're still alive, dude. Nope. That's Grandpa. I don't know what that was. Maybe you should go investigate. I hear another one over there. That's just Grandpa. It's weird, I can see the red dot flickering with my right eye, and then the hollow sight with my left. See? So you guys can see it both. But I see it with both eyes, and so I just see this dot constantly flickering.
Is Max coming out to play?
I see you, Max. You're over there. I don't have enough ammo to just start shooting. Is that him? There we go. Yeah, let's back up. I know one of the rock guys was over there. So I want to reload for that. Yeah, because if it takes 2 shots to get them, but I miss a couple. There he is. Hey, dude. There we go. Yeah, oh man, he's bugging out. Is that because of the SSW? Maybe it's not super compatible. I should reload this. We don't have our backpack well, we have our backpack. We don't have any ammo in there. We've actually just run it down to what we're using in our emergency reserve. And we haven't even gotten to our objective yet. I guess this is our objective, is to clear out this area and then end things. Is that a Phantom? Yeah. No. I just tried to put that on my back. Alright, let this guy approach. Oh, jeez, I just stepped off my platform. God darn it. Yeah, it doesn't work. There's a Phantom. What the? What? Was I missing all those? I mean, I think a couple I missed, but not that many. Jeez. I'm that off. Reload you. Fill this up. Put you away. Yeah, no, I don't need to do that. I need to do this. Okay, well, maybe we should head back for the night. And then we can drop off the weapons that we got. Let's see, it's 5. Yeah, it's gonna be dark soonish. We'll just see if anyone comes out right here that we can take out. So we'll also want to buy more ammo, 'cause we don't have a lot of that anymore. Let me sprint jump. Yeah, we can't go in there, so that's good. I don't hear any more mimics. Okay, so then we just go along there next time, and we can start knocking those out. That seems good. Let's fall back. Regroup, get ammo, get some more food. We can also heal up without using one of our EpiPens. And then next time I think I'll just set it to low. Also, yeah, 'cause I can see the... I don't think you guys can see, it's just my headset, but when I'm looking closer towards the helmet, I can see the like artifacting or shimmering, I suppose it should be the shimmering of like the foveated rendering. Yeah, because it's foveation strength, so yeah, it'd be foveated rendering. I noticed with VR Performance Toolkit, it was all very low. Like a lot of what's above was in the red zone, but there was a ton underneath what I can actually see, like outside of my actual view, my FOV, that was showing like it being rendered. And I'm like, well, I guess I do want stuff down here, but I also want a little bit up there. Like right there's clear. I can see it going down the tree. I don't know. I don't know if that's something I can adjust or not. Let's get through here before that thing turns around. Okay. Yeah, so the glittering is definitely the foveated rendering. Well, it's good to know, 'cause I think that's why sometimes I'm like, oh, this looks horrible. It's the foveated rendering, and I've noticed it seems to have gotten really strong down low. I'll have to look into that and see if that's something I can adjust the positioning of. Normally we just go to the safe house, but yeah, we're gonna fall all the way back, so we need... Actually, there was a safe house right where we were. That would have been the ideal spot, but we need more ammo if we are to continue on. Also, probes. We need to remember probes. I should grab those before I end things. And just, you know, even if we have like 10 or something on our arm. We can cross over there, but we don't really need to cross over there. Also, yeah, it's actually a good time to be heading back, because it's getting dark. And I know the amount that you guys can see, I think, is less than what I can see when it's dark. That is until it's completely nighttime, in which case neither of us can see anything. And I know that because I can't see anything, and you guys can see less than I can. Potentially just due to the sheer size. Like, you know, a monitor doesn't really... If you guys have played VR, a monitor does not portray size very well. Like I know I've done Minecraft VR on this channel before, and I want to do it again at some point. I just haven't, because it made me very sick. But oh yeah, there's some performance stuff right here. Maybe the SSW. But just how big the villagers were, and it's like, I know a block is 3 meters by 3 meters, but or no, not 3 meters by 3 meters. That'd be massive. No, 1 meter by 1 meter, 3 feet by 3 feet. But still, it was just shocking how big things actually were to scale. Yeah, the performance is worse in here. I think it's the SSW, which makes sense because I had noticed that before. And hey, I said 10, we got 11. Okay, I was gonna buy ammo and stuff. I'm gonna do that next time because this is gonna make me sick the rest of the day. I'm gonna disable SSW, probably just set things to low and just live with it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Into the Radius. If you did, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Maybe any tips, tricks, ideas, especially performance-wise. Just I'm pushing it with having to raise settings and having OBS running. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.